We'll learn the definition of tuple, defining a tuple, creating a tuple, and accessing tuples elements, slicing tuples, changing a tuple, and deleting a tuples. So first, what is tuple? Defining a tuple. So these are the important points regarding tuple. A tuple in Python is similar to list. You are knowing list very well. So if list is a sequence or a collection where the elements are stored in a index wise, and it is mutable. So all these things are available with the tuple also. That is, tuple is a sequence and it is stored in a index wise. Only difference between the tuple and list is that in a tuple you can change you cannot change the contents or index values, but in a list you can change. So list is a mutable and tuple is not a mutable, it is immutable. So this is the definition regarding tuple. So again, tuple is a sequence or a collection. It is a collection where the elements are stored index wise, and it can be changed as per the requirement. So it is same as the tuple, but in a tuple it is same as the list, sorry, it is same as the list, but you cannot change in the values in a tuple. So this is the only difference, that in a tuple nothing can be changed, but in a list you can change. This is the thing. Now how can we create a tuple? So we learn these things through programs also. If you have some problem, then you can ask question. So what is actually tuples can be created in this bracket, through this bracket. You can see this, that is the this is the small bracket, and we know that list can be created through square brackets, and the dictionary can be created through the curly braces. So this is the way you can create, and the rest is the same. Each element should be separated by the comma, and in a tuple you can store any type of value. So like in a list you can store any type of value. That is, in that means in a same tuple you can store strings, you can store integer, you can store the float. In a list you can store the list. In a list in a tuple you can store the list. In a you can store the dictionaries. So everything you can store inside a tuple. So this is the thing, that a tuple can be stored by using the small parenthesis, that this bracket is there, this bracket you can see, this is the bracket used for storing. Now how can we access, after going through these theoretical parts, we will go for the practical. So how can you access the tuple elements? If tuple elements can be accessed by index values. So in a list the index values are there to access the elements, and a tuple it is also list, and the brackets, the index values are stored in the this square bracket as in the list. List are start with the 0 index, and it can be accessed through reverse side also, and the indexing starts with the minus. So negative indexing is possible with that, as in a list, in a tuple also, and it starts from -1. Okay, so these are the important things regarding list. Now we learn these things by programming, through programming parts. Okay, different ways of creating list or different types of list. Creating tuple. Today's topic is the tuple. So suppose I want to create an empty tuple. So how can you create an empty tuple. So empty for if you can create an empty tuple like that, just write any name of the tuple. Suppose that name of the tuple is my tuple, and it is a blank. Then this is the empty tuples. Now if I am writing my tuple, then it gives blank brackets. So blank means this is the empty tuples. So first you know know you got that how you can create an empty tuple. Empty tuples are required if you the values can be stored in the later part of the programming. So now tuple with having integers, tuples having integers, you can create the tuples having the integers, tuple having integer values. So tuple having integer values you can create like this. It is same as the list. Only difference is that values cannot be changed and its bracket starts with the small bracket. Now if you are writing my tuple, then you will get all the tuple values there. So this is the a tuple having with the integer values, only the integer values. Now you can create, these are the different types of ways to create tuples or different types of tuples. Now creating tuple with mixed values, है ना? Next creating tuple with mixed data types. Tuple with mixed values. So mixed values means you can have different types of values there. You can have the different types of values there. Now suppose I am writing in a my tuple equal to something, you can give different types of things. Suppose the first is string, second is a list, third is tuple itself, and so in this way you can create here only. Suppose I want to create only with the integer value. Suppose I am giving here some value there, and so you can create like this. So now if I am writing my tuple, then you can get all the values. So each the first index. So if you are writing if you how you can access the tuple elements, this is the thing. Now if you are writing my tuple and giving the index as 0, then it will display the first value. And if I am writing my tuple and I want to access the second element, so it will give the list value. And suppose I am writing my tuple and 1 and then 0, then it will give the second element of the list, that is the first element of the list, it is the 0. So second element of the my tuple was first element of the list. So in this way you can access the tuple element and as well as the particular list element also. So this is the way you can access the values of the tuple. And suppose I am writing here my tuple, so this is the way you can access the tuples. And I am writing here 2 and then comma then 0. So my tuple 0, bracket is not given there, so you can get that 1 2 3. Okay, my tuple, and first value is the second element is there, 0 1 2, second element is there, and first element. So it is giving the tuple inside tuple, the first element of the tuple inside the tuple. You can see here, this is the storage there. So you can see here, तो जो भी था हमारे वैल्यूज उसके अंदर था, तो दैट इज द थिंग. हाँ, ये बहुत थोड़ा सा नीचे चल गया. देखो, दिस इज द टपल, and there this is the main tuple, and inside there is one another tuple. So when I am writing the tuple, my tuple 2 0, so it is giving the tuple inside tuple, the inside tuple, and 0 is the for the tuples index, inside tuple index, so it is giving 1. Now you have learned how to access the individual elements of the tuple. Now we have to learn that accessing tuple elements is complete now. Now we learn the negative indexing. So how we learn the negative indexing? Okay. So we have learned the accessing of tuple elements. You can access different ways are there. Now we learn that negative indexing. Through negative indexing you can also access. Negative indexing is also possible there. So how can you do the negative indexing? Suppose I am again storing some simple index here. Now suppose I am writing here, suppose one tuple, suppose the name of the tuple is, and I am writing here, I am storing here 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, and if I am right, I oh, bracket is wrong there. So when you do very fast, then usually the syntax error occurs there. So T is the now index. Now negative indexing is what? As in a list, negative indexing is there. Same in the if suppose I am writing here -1, so it will give 6, and same way if I am writing, so 6 is the -1, 5 -2, 4 -3, then -4, then -5, then -6. So suppose I am writing here -6, so it is giving 1. So in this way you can through reverse side also you can access the tuples. So this is the negative indexing of tuple. Now slicing of tuple, same as the slicing in list. How can you slice? Or slicing means getting a part of the tuple, or if you have a collection of information, slicing means you want to get a part of that collection. Now suppose one So program PRO भी एक होना चाहिए था. Okay, PROGRAM. Okay, now if I am writing my tuple, now I want to get part of the tuple. Suppose I am writing same way as in the list, you can slice it. My tuple, you have to give the index values. Suppose you are starting from 0 and end with the 4. So it will display how many number? 0, 1, 2, 3. So my tuple, okay, my tuple, brackets are same as it is, my underscore tuple. So bracket, this is the bracket, okay, 0, 0, colon 4. So you can get the 0, 1, 2, 3, that is PROG. So in this way you can access all the element. If you are writing -7, then you can access same way you can access. Suppose I am writing here, so the syntax is that you have to separate the starting value. So the syntax is, again I am repeating the syntax of that slicing. Syntax of slicing is like that. Syntax of slicing. So syntax of slicing is like the tuple name, and then start position, end position, and you can write also if you want to give the steps. Okay. So these are the things. So suppose I want to access all the elements, then you can write this way also. So start position by default is 0 and end position by default is the length of the tuple. So these are the things regarding the tuple. And one thing we are talking about, that tuples values cannot be changed. So I want to demonstrate this. So suppose some tuple is like that, T is the tuple is there, one T tuple is there, and I want to change the value of, suppose second position means value of 3 to 8, then it's item assignment. So it is not possible. So this is the proof that tuple indexing cannot be possible, or tuple values cannot be changed. So negative indexing is clear to all of you, and slicing is easy there. Slicing is easy there. That is, slicing means you have to slice from forward side, that is the starting from 0, and if you if you slice through the backward side, then you have to use the -1. Indexing starts from -1 and till the end of the